Members of the public joined family members of Noel Chavasse as a memorial was unveiled outside St Peter's College in his name, 100 years to the day that the World War I medic received his first of 2 Victoria Crosses. Mark Damazer, Master of St Peter's College, explained why the plaque has been commissioned.
Oxford City is commemorating contributions made by citizens of Oxford to World War I's war effort, and none was as noteworthy as Noel Chavasse. And because he was born opposite where St Peter's College now is, and because he was baptised in what is now St Peter's College's chapel, the city decided to put outside the college, immediately outside its gate, a paving stone to commemorate the 2 Victoria Crosses won by Noel Chavasse.
So what did Noel Chavasse do to be one of only 3 people to have been given 2 Victoria Crosses?
So Noel Chavasse was an extraordinary man, the only man in World War I to win 2 Victoria Crosses, and he did it without firing a single shot. He was an officer in the Royal Army Medical Corps, Captain Noel Chavasse, and was a qualified doctor. The Battle of the Somme, and as it was several weeks in, so in August 1916, he went into no man's land and organised the stretcher parties to take care of the wounded British soldiers caught by German fire. And he supervised his men, and he himself carried bodies back to the front line and rescued at least 20 British soldiers. But he did more than that. When he'd run out of soldiers who were wounded, he went back to pick up the identity tags of those soldiers who had died in order that their parents and loved ones would know what had happened to them. So this was an astonishing feat of heroism. And for that, he got his first Victoria Cross. And then the following year at the Battle of Passchendaele, in August 1917, 99 years ago, more or less to the day, he more or less did the same thing at the Battle of Passchendaele, but this time he was very badly wounded. A German shell exploded in a bunker. His stomach was blown out. He kept on trying to rescue people, crawled back to the front line, was operated on, but sadly died 3 days later. And so the second Victoria Cross was awarded posthumously, but it was an astonishing tale of courage and duty.
Peter Chavasse, who Noel was his great-uncle, spoke of his emotions during the ceremony.
Well, it was very moving still. Whenever I stop and think about it, I like to imagine, as somebody was saying, how would we react in these situations? Who knows? Who knows how you would... must have been awful. I don't think you can possibly imagine how terrible the conditions were. So I always find it moving when you stop and think about it.
And how does it feel to see his great-uncle be granted this recognition?
Well, we knew what he had done. We recognised his work. It's really nice for other people to recognise it. It's nice that so many people have come, not just from the family. It's a great family turnout as well. Nice lot of people come to see it laid. We think the stone's fabulous. It's in a really good location, just outside the chapel here. So I think we're thrilled to bits with it.
Craig Punfield, that's Oxfordshire.